Hi guys, glory to Jesus Christ. So it's Wednesday night, and I, once again, am not in the prison because we have about this much of an ice coating on most of our roads right now. It's wild. We had a lot of rain, it froze. Now apparently I think I can hear it raining again. Anyway, I didn't make it to the prison. So, in lieu of telling you about that, I want to share something that I read yesterday. This is amazing. I have been in a great mood since I read this article because it's just, you gotta look for the positive things in life sometimes. And there was even positive to be found in the prison system, believe it or not, if you look hard for it now. In the New York Daily News, I read this report that there was a female prison guard, a CO corrections officer, who was attacked by an inmate, really big, giant dude. He weighed like 270, and dragged into a bathroom. The door was locked. He tried to rape her, and apparently he didn't actually quite get to that point, but he was exceedingly close to it. But that's not the good news, right? Hopefully I don't have to tell you that. That's not the good news. The good news is this guard was saved by a group of other inmates who saw her get grabbed and taken into a bathroom. And so these inmates, bear in mind, this is Rikers Island. This is a secure facility for, a lot of the people that are in there are very dangerous, but these guys had their head on their shoulders. And they sent the thinnest of their number to squeeze through some kind of tiny little space to get into I believe it was a control room. A locked control bubble. Kind of like a vestibule where all of the door, where you can control the computerized doors. One of them slipped in there, was able to open the doors to the bathrooms, and then a whole bunch of these inmates went in there and, rescued the guard and put the offender, the would-be rapist, on the floor and held him there until the rest of the CO showed up. This is fantastic for about 87 million reasons. Okay, number one, it takes a lot of guts to rescue somebody who is being attacked by a giant dude. Okay, even in prison, even if there's more than one of you that are doing a rescue, you never know what's going to happen. And the same is true really in the outside world, but especially in prison, you're dealing with people who, this particular offender, the would-be rapist, was serving time for raping a 13-year-old girl. Was it rape or was it attempted rape? Yeah, no, he raped her. Okay, so this guy isn't playing with a full deck. But these inmates said, whoa, no, you're not doing this. And they put their lives on the line, and as a matter of fact, although I don't believe any of them were injured in the actual incident, here's why this is marvelous. Two reasons. Number one is, by protecting a guard, they have put targets on their own heads, because in the prison system, if you are respectful to the guards, if you are decent to the guards, and the wrong inmates find out about it, you're going to get punished for that. Because it's seen as disloyalty. Okay. So the very fact, even if they had just gotten the attention of the other officers, they probably would have faced potential repercussions from the other inmates. But the fact that they actually took extreme steps to stop this, these guys are in a lot of danger now. But they didn't care about that. What they cared about, the fact was there was a woman getting raped in a bathroom, and they weren't going to stand for that. Glory to God for that. The second thing is that she was a corrections officer. Is a corrections officer. And unfortunately, as much as I would love to hop on here and say, oh, well, prison guards are always awesome, and they always do their jobs with integrity, and they don't ever abuse their power. Come on, anyone with two brain cells knows that that's not always the case. Okay, being a prison guard means you have an opportunity to really abuse your power if you are the kind of person who wants to do that. And unfortunately, one abusive guard can create a situation in a cell block or in a facility in which the inmates want to punish all of the guards for that. Okay, they may not even realize that that's what they're doing. But it's the same thing, like think about what happened after 9/11. You've got a bunch of terrorists killed a bunch of people, and all of a sudden there are attacks all over the United States on people who in some cases weren't even Muslim. I mean, my own mother was scared to go to the gas station on the corner of her street because she thought it could be a terrorist cell. Guess what? Genius. The people who run the gas station, they're not Muslim, they're Sikhs, they're Indians. Okay? Point being, They rescued the enemy. That's incredible. That's beyond the Good Samaritan. That's amazing. Because it would have been very easy for them, even if they had no particular problem with that guard, it would have been so easy for them to just see the uniform, to just see, oh, okay, well, she's a guard, she's the enemy. Yes, I am glad, score one for the inmates. But they didn't do that. They disregarded their own safety, and they said no. Now, I don't know much about these inmates at all, the ones who did the rescue. I don't know if they are religious men. I don't know if they're Christians, if they're Muslim, I don't know. But the behavior that they displayed was absolutely in line with the gospel. Okay? Bless those who curse you, right? Give food and drink to your enemies. Do the right thing, even if it gets you in trouble with, men. Meaning the world, meaning worldly people. And do what's right. That's sacrificial love. It's that agape love that Christ has for us and displayed on the cross among other occasions. They got it. And they did that, and we glorify God for that, because that's just amazing. So, I would like to encourage all of us to look for times in our life when we can, probably in not as dramatic a fashion, stand up for what is right. Stand up for God's standards of behavior. And not let potential personal inconveniences, personal consequences outweigh obeying God. That's really hard, and I fail at that often. But we have to keep trying. So, I just wanted to share that with you because there's so many horror stories that come out of prisons, but this is one, and this could have gotten really bad. Not only could she have gotten, raped and Lord knows what else, but she could have easily gotten killed, So anyway, glory to God for all of that. That is some great news. I wanted to share that with you. Rejoice with me because it's just... Anyway, that's enough jibber-jabber for me for tonight. So, God bless you. Please be assured of my prayers. Please give me yours. I always need them forever and ever and unto ages of ages. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Hit the subscribe button, too, if you haven't already. Okay, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Bye.